Hello, you're watching Editor's Take. This is Uttaresh Venkateshwaran. We are here to talk about the Ruias and how they've probably lost out in the bid for Essar Steel, and they're trying their best to save the crown jewel here. To tell us more about that, we've got Prince Thomas with us here. Prince, hi and welcome.
Hi.
Could you brief us with what were the developments that happened at NCLT?
So the NCLT yesterday said that the lenders of Essar Steel were basically not making a mistake when they took the or accepted the ArcelorMittal bid.
Right.
And they also were fined when they didn't accept the Ruias bid, right, because Ruias didn't submit the expression of interest before the bid started,
right,
and that was because under section 29A they are barred from doing so because they were promoters of a defaulting company.
Absolutely. Right, then, but strictly in the sense of numbers, 54,000 crore is the offer that Essar has made, Ruias have made.
That's
and
right.
42,000 is what the bid is by
ArcelorMittal.
So, logically speaking, isn't the higher bid supposed to be, or rather can be, something that the banks can consider?
So if you go by what Supreme Court said last week, and it said that the process is paramount,
right,
and the process has to be respected. And that has been the classical debate that's been going on. Is it the maximization of value which is higher or bigger or more important, or is it the process?
Right.
And the Supreme Court has taken a stance that it's the process.
Right.
And the banks also seem to agree to it because they're saying that the promoters till now had been given a chance before the IBC
Absolutely.
process started,
right,
and nothing was done. And you can't come in the last minute and say that, you know,
right, of course,
you consider my bid.
Right. So moving back to the first instance where you spoke about section 12, what can you elaborate on that, what it is exactly?
So section 12A basically allows for the withdrawal of a case from the insolvency courts.
Right.
Now the Ruias have said that because they are offering 54,000 crore, the whole case should be withdrawn from the insolvency courts.
Right.
But the twist here is that it's only the original applicant who can withdraw it,
right,
and here the original applicant is the State Bank of India.
Right.
So it's only SBI who can ask for the withdrawal and not, right, the Ruias.
So we spoke about Ruias running out of options. Are there any options for them left right now?
Yeah, for the obvious route for them would be to go and do an appeal at the appellate court, that which is NCLAT,
right,
and from there to the Supreme Court. Now there are two arguments there. People say the chances are slim because the NCLAT and the Supreme Court earlier have taken a stance, and they may not want to interfere with the NCLT. Also, given the delay that the case has faced. On the other hand, people say that because the Ruias have offered to pay off all the creditors, including the operational ones,
right,
the case could be made for, you know, that this is no longer an insolvency, right, problem. Right. So let's see where what the courts eventually say.
So it's largely about following protocol there.
Till now, it looks like that.
Thank you so much for this insights,
Thanks.
friend. And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of Editor's Take. For more such news and views, stay logged on to moneycontrol.com. Thanks for watching.